Some late, out of date transfer news. It is Tuesday, the 1st of July 2025, and Rangers. Is business picking up the day or what? From an outgoing and an ingoing perspective, of course, Big Joe, it's a go for Joe. He could be on his way. Looks like he will be on his way. Hopefully that's announced very soon. But let's talk about one that kind of slipped under the radar, and it's the fact that Besiktas had submitted a bid for Mohamed Diomande. It looks like Rangers have rejected it, but initial reports are saying that an initial offer ranged from 8.5 million to 10.3 million for the 23-year-old Rangers and Ivory Coast midfielder. So obviously, looks like Igamane is away. Plenty of rumours linking Nico Raskin away. And now we've potentially got Mohamed Diomande being primed away. I mean, I'm all for Rangers, right? I'm all for us making a wee bit of money on players, but we can't be losing our best ones, man. Imagine a situation where Igamane, Raskin, and Diomande all leave the club. Look how to the bones that leaves us. That would be crazy, absolutely fucking crazy if that went down that way. What do I think Mohamed Diomande is worth? I mean, he's a fully capped international for Ivory Coast. He's 23 years old. A lot of good games in Europe and a lot of good games in the recent old firms there. But what do I think's the right price for Diomande? I'd probably say about between 10 and 12, something in that ballpark. He just doesn't quite have the hype of a Raskin. Raskin doing it for Belgium obviously helps him, and I think Raskin just is a better player than Mohamed Diomande. And Igamane, he's the exciting prospect up front. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy the amount of fees we're talking about here. I mean, you're looking at easily if the bids are to be believed and the rumours, 50 million worth of talent there. Click your fingers, it could be gone. But for me, absolutely keep Mohamed Diomande. I mean, I'd rather keep Raskin than Diomande, but end of the day, as Raskin's his fees are getting close to the fees that you just can't really turn down. 25 million is a lot harder to turn down than 8.5 to 10.3, which is the apparent price range for Diomande. Now, in terms of other players that could be on the way in, we spoke about Joe earlier, but there's just more rumours about Fardy and Connor Cody today. But the 49ers, right? Deals being agreed are kind of just coming out the blue. Happened with Max Aarons. It's now happened with this Joe guy, right? Now, with Cody and Fardy, these are rumours that have been, literally existing for the past month, right? I'm honestly no convinced that, especially with Fardy, I don't think Fardy's going to join us. I think if he was going to join us, it pretty much would have been made official. Maybe not made official weeks ago, but I feel like there'd be a bit more to it. It kind of just tends to be a rumour. At least with Connor Cody, right things are being said. Jermaine Defoe's talked about it. Love him, but Big Jermaine, I say Big Jermaine Defoe, wee Jermaine Defoe. Love when he says we and all that good stuff. But as for those two, here, would I take Connor Cody and Jamie Vardy? Of course I would. I think you'd be a bit ridiculous, folks, not to take them. But there is another player that could be on his way to Rangers, and his name is, I could be butchering this, Ishi Samuel Smith. So he is a Chelsea under-21 left back, young defender. It would be a loan deal. There's a lot of hype about him. But there is one glaring problem for me when it comes to this deal, and it's the fact that we're signing a left back on loan when we've already got two left backs. Now here, maybe Yilmaz is away, right? Which is understandable then to bring in this guy, but he's an under-21 player for Chelsea. He's not played an insane amount of football. It's nowhere near the same amount of hype, for example, as Max Aarons is going to be. And to me, with Max Aarons, he should be the starting right back, right? And will he be over Tav? We'll have to wait and see. But I just don't understand why we would bring in this youngster on loan who probably at this stage isn't even better than Yefty or Yilmaz. Be a weird one. Be a weird one to see if Yilmaz and Yefty ended up getting fully replaced by this guy because there's a long way to go in the transfer window, man. Maybe Yefty. That's another guy. I remember the big links with Yefty to Chelsea. Oh, Yefty, he'll go for 10 million. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think so though. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Big Stevie signing out here on this Tuesday night. We'll be back tomorrow for Wednesday. Why?